Hey, it's Julian Gordon here, and welcome back to the Build Momentum 28-Day Challenge. And today I want to talk about how to eat for energy and make time for spiritual growth. Now, I'm not a spiritual guru, and I am not a fitness trainer or a nutritionist, but this is just about knowing intuitively what is good for you to eat and what actually brings you closer to your spiritual source, whatever that means for you. So I want you to turn to this worksheet here. It's health experiences and spiritual experiences. Again, we're focused on experiences, right? And so, let me share with you some of mine. In 2017, I will be intentional about eating and drinking more colorful vegetables, fruit, and water. I don't know all the facts behind all of these things, but I intuitively know that these things are better for me than some of the things that I have been eating. And so don't get too scientific here. I do encourage you, though, if you are really trying to make a huge nutrition transition, I encourage you to hire help. A lot of people are afraid to pay for help, think I should be able to figure this out on my own, and it can be very dangerous to change your diet without getting advice from someone who actually is an expert in this particular field. I remember a time where I tried to go vegetarian, and I thought that quesadillas was going to do it. But of course, there are other nutrients that you need. I wasn't eating meat, but I wasn't necessarily eating healthy either, right? So this is one of mine. In 2017, I'll be more intentional about eating and drinking less juice, sugary juices, fried foods, sugary breakfast items. That's a big one for me. Got to find an alternative to cereal, something that I enjoy, that tastes good, and that actually gives me energy, and less dairy. A lot of lactose intolerance in my family. I don't know if it's a Caribbean thing, but I know that that may creep up on me as well, because it can come on at later stages. I just want to cut out dairy, all in all, eventually anyways. So in 2017, I will exercise regularly by playing basketball. You already saw some of my basketball goals in the earlier pages, and doing T25. I got the DVD set. It's been powerful for me to do that during different spans, and so those are how I will exercise regularly. For me, I can't just be on a treadmill. I can't run. I like being in community. So playing basketball is actually better for me than just T25. I love exercising through play, right? And then in 2017, I will let go of unhealthy habits like skipping lunch and eating dinner too late, right? So what are your unhealthy habits? Perhaps it's coffee or sacrificing sleep. What unhealthy habits do you know you need to release intuitively? Okay, so the next page over is your spiritual experiences, and this is different for different people. Some people are part of an organized religion, some people aren't, but you know intuitively what brings you closer or takes you away from your spiritual source. So behaviors that took me away from my spiritual source include thoughts of scarcity, the mindset of if it's going to be, it's up to me, not stopping to meditate before work and just going straight to my computer in the morning, not spending quality time with nature this year. I wish I would have had more time with nature this year. It's a little hard with the little one. I can't imagine her camping. I'm sure little kids do camp, but I should have spent more time with nature this year. The behaviors and beliefs that brought me closer to my spiritual source this year were meditating daily. When I was in rhythm. Sometimes when I'm traveling for speaking, I get out of rhythm. But I know that when I was meditating regularly, that I felt closer to my spiritual source. Reading my vision statement on a daily basis, and keeping my gratitude journal, which you all know I call my thank account, and I deposit millionaire moments in it every single day. And the ways I want to strengthen my relationship with my spiritual source this year, of course, continue to do the things that brought me closer, but also discuss what I'm learning about my relationship with my spiritual source with my wife. When I have conversation with her, we both take each other to deeper insights about what we're learning through our various journeys. Then I also am open to taking a class with a spiritual leader, so that I can have some mental breakthroughs, can see things that I can't currently see with my own eyes and my own thinking. And so these are some ways I'm willing to invest in. And then books I intend to reread and read to accelerate my spiritual growth and include As a Man Thinketh. I've read that one before, and The Perfect Power Within, which is a 70-day program that I've done. This is the only book that I've read more than The Alchemist, so I will be rereading those this year. And if you have any ideas for new ones for me, I would love to hear them. So health is wealth, right? So we want to take care of our body, But we also want to take care of our relationship with our creator, our spiritual source. And if you don't have a particular relationship, then just leave this page blank. That's perfectly fine. But I really encourage you to, you do have a body. So I do encourage you to take care of your vessel. A good friend of mine told me that if you were to sell all of our body parts on the black market, that this vehicle that we call our body, our temple, is actually worth over $6 million. So it's a $6 million asset that we have to take care of and be more intentional about. So I encourage you to do these pages. Again, it doesn't have to be scientific, just what you know intuitively needs to change in terms of your health habits. And then if you have a relationship with a spiritual source, then I encourage you to examine what brought you closer and what took you away, and how you can do more of what brings you closer. All right. So thanks again for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.